You know, I don't think Squawkabilly is necessarily a bad idea. Oh my, okay, why can't every start be like this? This is literally all you want turn 1 with the ACP deck is you want an Arceus, a Charmander, and a Pidgey turn 1, and that's it. That is literally all that you need. And if you're turn 1 going first, that's it. That's all you need, and you're fine, and you're golden, and your opponent can't do anything, and you've won the game. Okay, well, they're playing Lost Box, so this could get a little nutty. Okay, so I guess we go, because I'm trying to think here. I guess I put the Manaphy down, because they'll probably use like an Escape Rope, so if they knock out the Manaphy, that's okay. And then if they're playing Giratina, I think we want the Defiance Band on... No, we don't want the Defiance Band there. We want the Defiance Band on... Actually, we probably want it on the Pidgey. I know that seems weird. You're probably like, wait, you put a Defiance Band on the Pidgey? Well, Pidgeot with a double turbo does 100 damage. So if I need Pidgeot to knock out a Cramorant and I only have the double turbo to attach... I'm thinking like 10 turns ahead, but that's what I'm thinking about. And yeah, Bella, I've been looking for a grass type basic that's a single prizer. It doesn't exist. I'm sure we'll get one soon. Scovillain is a stage 1, so it doesn't really work in that situation. But yeah, if you're looking for just a card to splash into your deck just to mess with the mirror match, it's going to be Shaman V. And Kingambit Boost Turtle. Hey, I tried Kingambit. It's fun. But realistically, the version of the deck that is just the Bisharp version of the deck, and then you have the option to evolve into Kingambit, that seems to be better. And Calyrex? No, I'm not playing Calyrex. Not playing Calyrex. And Boost Turtle? No, I'm not. I'm going for maximum consistency. Because... Yeah, because with Cramorant, that's not affected by... Oh, see? It was Giratina, but that's why I kept the Choice Belt. So that was one of the reasons why I did it, is I wanted to keep the Choice Belt. Oh, that's unfortunate. But then I whiffed the Arceus. Well, yeah, they got the Path to the Peak in play, so they had, like, the perfect turn 1. They do have a Super Rod and 2 energy in there. Let's see what they send out of there with Abyss Seeking. I don't know if I play Cheryl, because, you know, there's so many little changes you can make to this deck to make it, you know, a little bit better, a little bit worse. So they got rid of Lost Vacuum, VIP Pass. Okay, okay. I think we're going to Ultra Ball away that and that. Go get the Arceus VStar and I guess just hope for either a Lost Vacuum or a Stadium. That's where we're at right now. Well, we got nothing. Love to see it. Okay, so... What is the old game plan right here? Because if I go Starbirth, that's not good. Escape Rope, no, because I want to keep the Giratina in play. Yeah, I mean, I guess if I get... I guess that's a play. I guess that's what we might have... Yeah, that's what we might have to do, is use Pidgeot's attack to bump the Path to the Peak. Because, yeah, the Pidgeot EX's attack does 120 damage, and it removes the Stadium. So they're probably just going to use the V-Star against my Arceus, because it looks like they're going to get 10 cards in the Lost Zone this turn, plus a Mirage Gate. That is unfortunate. Maybe I should have used Escape Rope, but I didn't think they'd, you know, just get it all like that. So they're going to have 2. They would need, like, a Lost Vacuum or something. But they've already bumped a Lost Vacuum. They have more Giratina. They have that Giratina. You know, for a deck that doesn't play Ultra Ball, it seems to get real lucky with that. So they still need 2 more cards in the Lost Zone. And Lil Frizz, because you saw my last stream, you saw the Charizard deck. You saw them. You saw the Lunatone Solrock Charizard deck. Okay. Oh, they're just going to go for a Lost Impact, so they're going to get rid of 2 Jet Energies. That's really smart. So how can I win this one without losing this one? Such a tough call. All right, so yeah, literally the next card. Good job. Okay, so we go Artazon for I guess another Pidgey, because I will just not evolve if that's what it comes down to. All right, so let's go. Let's put the energy on you. Let's use Iono. And then we got Rare Candy Pidgeot. Okay, so I still think we probably put the Arceus down. So Rare Candy. Oh man, no, I think we just put the Arceus down and then go Gust. Because 280, they're gonna take 4. Because if I hit them with the Pidgeot, they will. I think maybe I just pretend like, oh man, I didn't get it. Oh man, oh gee willikers. But obviously if they have another Path to the Peak, then we're screwed. So yeah, they'll probably do something, you know, if they retreat, that might be okay. If they retreat, okay, yeah, that's fine, that's fine. We got another Pidgey, we're fine. So yeah, if they'll probably knock me out with the Cramorant. Oh, they're going for the Comfey. I made them uncomfortable. No, that doesn't work. And Darth Theory, I will play some of the other ones soon. Revavroom, I mean, I'm sure I'll play it, but it doesn't get good until 151. But yeah, we're definitely losing this. You get the greatest start you can possibly get, and then they just absolutely body you. All right, we're gonna get a old retreat into the Cramorant, and then I will. Okay, so this is how we win the game. We go into the Pidgey. Rigid Band, -30 to stage 1s. You'd know that if you watch my video. Clearly, you're not a true fan of the channel. So I'm very disappointed in you. All right, so we go Artazon for a Charmander. All right, and then directly into the Pidgeot. All right. And then, so we have to use Boss's Hors d'oeuvres. And we go Zard. And then the Rare Candy off the Pidgeot. Okay, that blustery wind almost got me, because when do you ever use Pidgeot's attack? It's very rare. So we got Bosses, Rare Candy Zard, Watch Me Prize 6 Energy, and Big Sad. Alright, so let's go. Yes, I want to use Infernal Ring. We'll get 3 energy. We'll go 1, 2, and then yeah, we're just gonna attach to the Charmander. And then we go Bosses on this guy. So it forces them to get a Grass Energy and a Giratina V-Star. And see, the damage on that Pidgey really came up clutch, didn't it? See, you were all thinking, oh man, what's Pilot doing, not evolving? No, 20 damage on a Pidgey can be really big in this deck. And we got the Lost Vacuum if they decide to path me again. Yeah, Pidgey better win MVP. The busted Pidgey. I put a Defiance Band on a Pidgey and 2 energy, and that's gonna end up winning me the game. We could still easily lose because they'll just, you know, knock somebody out. But if I can get some evolutions going, we'll be fine. But yeah, so the fact that I couldn't evolve my dudes obviously isn't great, but they still need to find an energy. They've been kind of insane with their energy discard, so they have, oh my god, they got it. They actually freaking got it. Okay, there's Path to the Peak, that's okay. Boom, we win, easy, get out of here. Get out of here with your garbage deck. Nobody likes you. We just have to go directly into bosses. Get out of here. I still have to take 2 more knockouts to win, so it's not like I have a guaranteed victory. But you know, this definitely helps. All right, let's attach to the Arceus. And boom, see, they conceded. Look at that. I had a great start. They had an even better start. But then I just went absolute. Oh, okay. that's TCG Live for you. But this is why the deck is so good. It can just come back so hard. Okay, so it's Midraidon. They are going first. That's actually kind of bad. Yeah, that's actually kind of bad for me if they're going first. Yeah, I got 2 mods. Eevee just doesn't happen to be here, and RK Toasty also doesn't happen to be here. And Trondro, you've been here 3 seconds and still no feat? Do you think you deserve the feat? Chargeot? But that doesn't incorporate the Arceus. Or Chargeot. No, that's terrible. Arceus? But you have to combine all 3, so that's why I was saying ACP. I think I deserve a little feat as a treat. You can't afford my feat. Wait, why? Oh, they just really want to draw that extra card, I guess. So we 100%... Oh man, what do we do? Okay. Well, they've made a mistake already. Oh my god, this is crazy. Okay, so we have a lot of things that can go correct, and we also have a lot of things that can go wrong. So we will Lost Vacuum the Forest Sealstone. Literally goated. And then I think we bosses the Magnezone. And then I think we just be like, hey, I got it all next turn. As long as you can't knock out my Arceus, I got it all next turn. Yeah, they made a mistake. The first mistake was booting up live. The second mistake was not instantly conceding when you saw Trust Your Pilot as your enemy. And you just paid off your student loans. So that means all of the money you were paying in student loans every month, you can give to me every month. Chargeot sounds powerful as heck. It does. I agree with you there. Charpidgeous? That sounds like a character from Gladiator. I am Charpidgeous, the second of my name. And in this life or the next, I will have my vengeance. Alright, yeah. I mean, the Raichu is concerning. The fact that also that I had to burn some cards here. So, hey, busted choice belt. Alright, so they have a Raikou. I mean, I think I Iono first. Because what's the Magnezone? Okay, so we go... Where does the Choice Belt go? This is where I'm going to struggle a little bit, is this matchup. Like, where does the Choice Belt go? And then I think we use Iono just because, you know, I want to try to get some of the pieces. All right, that didn't quite work. You know, the Victini's all right. I think just to be safe, I think we do put them... I was going to say, to be safe, I think we go and get the Manaphy. But of course, that's not a thing. Alright, so then it is... It's going to have to be Starbirth for Rare Candy Zard? Oh, that feels bad. That was not a good turn. Because if I go Rare Candy for Pidgeot, I mean, that is weak to Lightning. So that feels also really bad. Yeah, I mean, putting Rare Candy Zard is, I think, the safer play. Because they could just knock out 2 Charmander with Magnezone, which is rough. Like your mom, because she's a dog. Because your mother is a dog. Do you see what I'm trying to say? Alright, so yeah, Victini would be nice, but... It's not happening. You know, sometimes you do have to force the issue. Sometimes you do have to force yourself on your opponent, but I mean, I didn't want to do that. And Boost Turtle, Candy Chuck to get Zard and Pidgeot better? Wait, what do you mean? What are you trying to say? I feel like you misspelled the word there. Now I don't understand. Pidgeot is not weak to lightning. What's Pidgeot weak to? Hey, there, thank you. Thank you. Because I didn't have enough. The problem was I didn't have enough to... Okay. Oh, Jacques. You said Chuck. I'm like, who's Chuck? You meant Jacques. I don't play Jacques. So, you know, I Iono'd first. I thought using Iono first would be a busted play because, you know, why wouldn't it be? All right, so I think we should definitely knock out the Raichu, right? Because I'm down 1 bosses, 1 Iono. I only play 3 bosses. Hey, Chuck is probably the most disappointing Sum 41 album. But it's okay, we still love it. Alright, so we're definitely going up with Arceus. Do I waste a boss's orders here? Or do we just go get... Okay, well that makes it so much easier. Okay, and then I think it is... Ultra Ball away the Arceus and the Charmander. Go get Pidgeot. What do you said Pidgeot wasn't weak to lightning. You lied to me. I told you Pidgeot was weak to lightning. Chuck was not... Chuck, okay. Only a Fate fan would say that Chuck was the best Sum 41 album. That is how you know you're a Fate fan. Alright, so I think this turn... I mean, either way, I pretty much have to get rid of a boss's orders, right? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. What else would it be weak toward? Exactly. Trying to trick me, trying to trick the best PTCGL player in the world. All right, so we go bosses, the Raichu, because I think that's the biggest threat right now, right? Because if they're able to just hit some Jennies, then we're in big trouble. Apparently my new name is Chuck. And Frodo, you always speak the truth, Frodo. And there's Manaphy. It is definitely worth it to put Manaphy into play, because, you know, they'll probably come up short with a Raikou, or a Raikou, sorry, and being able to do 90-90. So this is why you play Manaphy. Not necessarily for Magnezone. It's more for Radiant Greninja. Yeah, Frodo... You know, you never let that ring affect you. And we're not calling it Chuck. What's a better album? Literally every single one. Literally every single album is better than Chuck. Because, okay, Sum 41, Chuck. It is the worst album from Sum 41. It's only the 3rd album from Sum 41. That's crazy. We're All to Blame is great. No Reason is one of my favorite songs by them, but Some Say in Pieces, those are clearly meant to like appeal to a broader audience, which they did, and I'm happy that they did something like that. But like, there's like All Killer No Filler. Yeah, Underclass Hero. Does this look infected is definitely their best one. You know, I think everyone can agree who's a sane person that does this look infected is Sum 41's best album. I'd say Underclass Hero is better, but yeah, Chuck is not the best. Yeah, Boost Turtle. Yeah, I was here before. I was here in the alpha. All right, well, they're also shutting off their abilities, so they can't get their feet fleet-footed, so we'll do that. We will put the Manaphy down, so we don't really need anything. We're just going to do all that. We take a KO and we win the game. It's very simple. We have a Zard that we probably shouldn't put down. So I attach to that guy. Retreat into you. So this worked out really well. We knocked out the Chen Pao deck. It's like, hey, what was the mid deck from Paldea Evolved? Chen Pao, beat that. What was the mid deck from Scarlet and Violet base set? Midraidon, beat that. We're just going down the line. Midraidon is so bad versus Zard. Yeah, it's not great. Yeah, sticking with it. No, 18 months, Boost Turtle. I've been playing this game for 18 months. Hellsong is my favorite. Yeah, see? Does This Look Infected is such a great album. It has, like, you name your favorite Sum 41 song, it's probably from Does This Look Infected. Let's be real. And best album cover, yeah. Did your opponent also not notice Pidgeot's weakness? Yeah, I guess not. Because you should probably go for Pidgeot in that situation, but I think they figured, oh, if I use Path to the Peak, that shuts off the Pidgeot. And then Charizard is obviously their big damage Pokemon, so we should knock that out. And there's the concession. Yeah, so 1 Choice Belt, 1 Defiance Band. I don't play Path to the Peak. It's only 2 Artazon and 1 Lost Vacuum, which can be a little dangerous because obviously Path to the Peak is really bad. Then you're just sort of scrambling. So, you know, if you want to go to a 1-1 Arceus or a 1-1 Pidgeot and then go a 1-1 B-Barrel, then maybe, but I like the deck the way it is, okay? It's not perfect, but you're seeing just how crazy powerful it can be. All right, this isn't the best hand ever, but we can make it work. Hey, Halcyon Insight. Oh my god, they're playing the wrong. You gotta stop playing the wrong Charmander. All right, we're going to... I mean, the safest bet is to just get rid of those 2. Go get Arceus. Thankfully, it's not prized. That would have been very embarrassing. And then we just double turbo to the Arceus. And... I mean, I could switch, but if they use Iono, I feel like that's a good thing. So I'll end turn because I don't really want to burn the switch because they could, you know, have like a defensive bosses if their hand is trash. So we'll see. And there's the Radiant Zard. They're playing the Magma Basin version. And there's the Iono. Damn it. Give me an Arceus. Give me an Arceus. Thank you. See? This is why I'm so good with this deck. Yeah, who needs good hands when you got busted feet? And, well, yeah, codes are expensive, but I've loved it. I made the video, like, over a year ago where I said the Pokemon code card market is about to crash. Because I saw what was happening with TCG Live's economy and how it's working, and you're not really rewarded like you are in, or you were in PTCGO for redeeming codes. But then PTCGO stuck around for, like, an extra year. So then PTCGO stuck around for about an extra year. You can run Relor. Exactly. And will Pidgeot decks run Call for Family? I'll be honest, I haven't looked too much at 151. Like, I've looked at the big name cards. I haven't looked at, like, oh, this Pidgey is really good. The Charmander obviously is really good, so I've looked at that. But this is great. We're going to have to go... I mean, Magma Basin, Artazon, I mean, they've got they're full send, so that's good. And then I guess I just go, we go Pidgey, we go Radiant Zard. The reason we're getting Radiant Zard is because I can't get Radiant Zard with Artazon. I can get Charmander with Artazon. See? When I play good decks, I do crank it up to 11. I crank it as hard as I can. Okay, so we go Basic Energy, and then I think a Defiance Band on... This is so tough. I think Defiance Band on the Radiant Zard, and then it's just going to be Switch Research. I could also go Bosses Research, but I think Switch Research makes more sense. Or Escape Rope Research makes more sense. Because who cares about a freaking Mew, right? Yeah, just I'll knock out somebody meaningful, unless they give me the Arceus. So if I wasn't missing a let's, you know, we're going to get the choice belt. If they want to give me the Arceus, I'll guarantee you we're getting choice belt. Even though that wouldn't fix the math because I put a double turbo on it. Don't worry about it. They're not going to give me the Arceus. They're going to give me the Radiant Zard or something. 100%. You know I was just talking about how amazing I am, but, you know, sometimes I outthunk myself. Yeah, that new Charmander's going to be busted. And I told you we were going to get the choice belt. You didn't believe me. I told you we would. All right. So was the Pidgey this turn? Oh, crap. Oh, crap. Was the Pidgey this turn or last turn? Was it Timmy Turner or last turn? Oh, God. Oh, no. Okay, well, I think we just get the Pidgey out anyway and have it for next turn. Oh, this will be fine. This will be fine. We'll get the Pidgeot and we'll have it for next turn, and everything will be fine. Oh crap! I was wrong. I was incorrect, but it's fine. We're still gonna win. It's gonna be great. And yeah, so we'll do 151. I have to do card translations. Then we got to find Pidgey. That's the very difficult thing with 151. That's also the nice thing. Is that it's based on the order they are in the Pokedex instead of the order they are, you know, because usually it goes grass types and you get all the grass types in a row. So it's easy to, you know, you combine all of the types and you go one in a row. So it's like, oh, where's this card in the set? Well, it's with all the other grass types or with all the other water types. But for 151, they're by Pokedex number, so it's like, oh, you don't know all of the Pokedex numbers by heart? What are you, an idiot? You don't know that Pidgey is number 16 in the Kanto Pokedex? You dummy. Okay, well, it's not my fault, okay? I was focusing too hard on being funny and being the greatest gamer ever that I forgot to be smart. So yes, this will be the new Pidgey. The other Pidgey has 60 hit points and does 20 damage for 1 energy. I think we can get both. Yeah, we can get both. Oh, that looks terrible. So we can get both. So it's just really, do you think you're going to have a bad turn 1? Or is the 10 extra HP? I think 50 and 60, it's not... Oh, God, they're having a crazy turn. 50 and 60 is not all that different. And SMS, yeah, didn't we? Didn't we do that? But if they boss my Pidgey, I'm going to boss their Radiant Zard. Oh, what are they doing? Are they going to do the boss on the Pidgey now? Because I'm too busy trying to placate all the... Oh, no, they're just going to do that. Okay, so that's fine. Then I guess there's a Charmander. Yeah, the 60 to 70 jump, that is super big. But I don't think the jump from... Oh, crap. Oh, geez. Okay, no, this is fine. This is fine. We have a bosses. I can... They've used their V-Star power. They do have Pidgeot. Let's go get a... We're gonna go get a Charmeleon. Busted Charmeleon. So we get the Charmeleon. We will rock you. I don't think we need the Nest Ball anymore, so we'll thin that out. It's just asking for Medicham. But yeah, the Pidgey, it's a Pidgey. It's a Pidgey. So we have Boom Boom. I think just in case they knock out a Charmander, I should probably put that down. And then we go boss's orders. What hurts them more in this situation? I think what hurts them more is going for the Radiant Zard. I mean, obviously they'll probably just come up with the Moo, but knocking out the Radiant Zard forces them to find something that they need. Yeah, it's just, do you want to do 20 damage with 60 HP or, oh crap, or do you want to do, you know, or do you want to have a call for family and help your setup? So it's definitely a choice. Maybe you play a 1-1 split for Cleffa. Yeah, for Cleffa, meet Sableye from the Lost Zone Sableye. And Irish, yeah, we're probably going to go get a research. I don't think they can do 280. They're going to do 240. So even with the Defiance Band, they can't knock out Pidgeot. That was a good turn. See, I told you, I'm amazing at this game when I try. I just, you know, the reason I suck so much at the game sometimes is I'm trying to be entertaining. And obviously that's a problem. So just let that be a lesson. Never be entertaining. And they got the Super Rod. But you can't get Radiant Zard with Artazon. When I actually, you know, strap on and strap in, then I'm actually really good at this game. Yeah, it's hard to do both, and I'm hard all the time. I mean, it's not easy. Okay, now we're going for research. The question becomes, where do we put that choice belt? Because we have a Defiance Band on the Radiant Zard, which is unfortunate. Well, I guess that has to go there. This is highly unfortunate. And then Artazon. Hard all the time. Do we want to put Manaphy into play just to thin it out of the deck? I feel like that's a stupid play, but we have... why do I have 3 Switch cards? Wait, I think I added a Switch without realizing I had a Switch because PTCGL's deck building thing is just so stupid. Okay, so if I go up with the Radiant Zard and do 250, that will put them on odd prizes. So I think that might be the play, is we just go for Radiant Zard, but obviously I need this research to hit. And it did. Okay, that was very close to not being what I needed it to be. So then we do all that. We go get Radiant Zard. You love to see it. We're going to Rare Candy this one into play. So I need 2 energy on that guy. 2 energy on the Radiant Zard, right? I got to do math. Hang on. You can't see it, but there's steam coming out of my ears as the hamster turns on its wheel. All right, so I think that is the correct number. And it does, yeah, like it does at times feel like you're sort of forcing Radiant Zard. You accidentally discarded the card that has no use. Yes, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Victini. You know, you have a very small utility in this deck. Right now, you know, you're not it. I'm sorry. You know, there are instances where you're useful. But honestly, the Radiant Zard is kind of you. You know, because Radiant Zard can do 230 turn 2. Like, think about that for a second. If you play the double turbo, you attach double turbo and then use Charizard's effect, you can attack with Radiant Charizard on turn 2, and you just have 5 energy on the thing. Right? So it's not like you have to play Victini. You can just attack with Radiant Zard on turn 2. You want to attack with Radiant Zard on turn 2? Do it. And we're not going to play a main Victini deck. I would have to play Bravery Charm, Magma Basin, Armor Rouge. You know, Arceus wouldn't really help, except unless I do pair it with Armor Rouge, then it would kind of help, but I don't think that's the play. I will not be bullied. The only way I am allowed to be bullied is with money. You can bully me with money, but that's it. Yeah, Victini can knock out some things, but it's not, you know, perfect. And what I've learned in my matchups, okay. So we give them the Manaphy, right? We give them the old Manaphy, and then we attack with Radiant Zard. So this is what I've learned in my numerous Charizard matchups, is that you want to stay on even prizes. You don't want to get down to 1 prize in the mirror match. The reason you don't want to get down to 1 prize is because then their Charizard EX can one-shot your Charizard EX. So it's sort of like the Zoroark matchup with the Slowbro. If the Zoroark deck gets down to 2 prizes and you get down to 1, well, congratulations, they just use Slowbro and win the game. So I have learned through really rough trial and error that you don't want to be on odd prizes unless it's like 5. You can get to 5, but you don't want to be on odd prizes the majority of the time. when you're facing this deck. All right, so then it's just bosses on... Yes, I would like to use Infernal Rain. And then I think that's GG, right? Because it is... How much damage are we doing? We're doing... So I retreat. And then they've taken 3. So that is 90. So that's short of a knockout on the Pidgeot. Oh, crap. Oh, no. Oh, no, I've made a huge mistake. Oh, I've biffed it. I biffed it. The Defiance... Oh, crap. No, that's fine. That's fine. We'll just... Oh, golly gee. Oh, no. Oh, no. I had an energy in the hand. Oh, I double biffed it. Okay, so what I should have done is I should have retreated into the one with the choice belt, bossed up the Arceus, and won the game, but it's fine. It's fine. Because they went on to odd prizes, we're going to be fine. And yes, it is Basin. Magma Basin. Do we... I mean, I guess we get something, right? Let's get a... So if they Iono me, I want to increase my chances of getting bosses. So then I think we go for the rare candy here. We take the KO, and then we just go bosses on the Arceus or bosses on the Pidgeot or something for game. Arceus, you don't... Arceus? Oh, you got me right in the Arceus. Yeah, so this is why you watch me play Pokemon cards, because it's not you watch me to learn how to play the game, you watch me to learn how to not play the game, right? Because I make so many dumb mistakes, because, you know, I'm multitasking. I can't multitask. I can't rub both of my feet at the same time. That's what I pay people to do. Okay, I think they left, because they know that the math just doesn't math for them to win this one. But, like, I put the choice belt and the Defiance Band, in hindsight, they're in the wrong spots. You know, the choice belt should be on the Radiant Zard, because then the Radiant Zard can easily knock out an Arceus. But yeah, it's impossible for me to lose right now. We have double switch. I think that's one too many switch. I don't think you need two. We have a boss's orders in the deck, so the only way they can win is if they have to path to the peak. I mean, they can't really Iono because they have a bosses left in deck, and I know that. They basically have to bosses the Radiant Zard, but then that doesn't allow them... It's basically boss the Radiant Zard, take that KO with a Radiant Zard, and then use path to the peak, and hope that I don't just draw into my boss's orders or my Iono. Yeah, it would have to be path boss and then reset stamp. And Poser Troner, it's 1:12 past midnight. Well, that's just, it's, you know, trust your pilot late night. You know, that's where we get down and dirty. That's where we get super hard. And there's the Iono, so I assume we're not... That's like a desperation Iono, but this is the other thing with Charizard, is that you don't really need your abilities at the end of the game, right? As long as you have energy in play, you can pretty much, you know, strangle your opponent and they won't like it. But yeah, there you go. So we win. Charizard can just set up such a commanding board position that it doesn't really matter, right? Like, yeah, okay, you path me and you Iono me. I still got the bosses for game because I had energy on my Zards. I had energy on the Radiant Charizard. And the deck is just so powerful. It is easily the best way. Why is Arceus the MVP? Get out of here, Arceus.